Alright, so I'm back with another episode of Fallout 4 Battles. In the last episode, we saw the Coursers fight it out with Liberty Prime. Now, they put up a good show. They took down Liberty Prime, subsequently they murdered the entire audience. So I decided to bring them back. So this is going to be 100 Coursers versus 23 Fog Crawlers. The Fog Crawlers, I'm not sure what they're supposed to represent. They look like a combination of a lobster and a mantis. And as you may know at this point, I'm not a big fan of lobsters. Definitely not Mirror Queens. Fucking disgusting those things are. Anyways. Well, starting off this battle, we can see that the Fog Crawlers are slowly moving up there. The Coursers are taking notice and firing their blue lasers. Some synths are being teleported up there at the audience. Is the audience gonna get murdered again? That is the question. Maybe I should lower my ticket prices. There's only a 50% chance of dying when you're up there. Although that'd be excluding all the guardrail accidents. Anyways, it's very safe up there. There's bulletproof glass. Just the synths, those are lethal. Anyways, we can see some fierce fighting going on here. Synths are being beamed in left, right, and center. The Institute courses are firing their blue lasers. Limbs are being torn off. These Fog Crawlers definitely seem like lethal and sturdy creatures, jumping up and shredding off limbs. I'm just really hoping that it is not going to leave some like tiny holes in my floor, because that would be a shame. But we can see rocks assembling on the floor, interestingly enough. Don't know where those are coming from, but a lot of blue lasers too, man. It is just quite the light show here. We can see some Fog Crawlers on fire. They only seem to be able to do that jump attack though. There's not much variety in their attacks, but I mean, I guess if it works, it works. I mean, we can see a bunch of legs assembling on my floor, a bunch of blood, a bunch of synth bits, just a lot of bits on my floor here. Let's see, the audience is still alive too. Apparently they defeated the synth that was up there. Yeah, I can see one dead audience member. Apparently they fought bravely and that guy's just sort of standing there, wondering what to do with his life. But anyways, fierce fighting still going on. We can see a bunch more coursers dying. Some coursers are missing arms. You actually see a few in the background running away. The rest are fighting fiercely with their blue Institute rifles, fighting for their lives. We can actually see one sitting there, limbless almost. He just has one arm left, which he's using to frantically inject himself with a stim pack. It does not appear to be working though. His limbs are not reattaching. He has to go back to the factory, I guess, for that. But shit, it's just going down on my floor right now. Definitely appears that the synths are not doing too well here. The Fog Crawlers are apparently just a tad bit too tanky. I mean, I was expecting those hermit crabs to be like tanks, but apparently it's the Fog Crawlers. Looks can be deceiving. These giant mantises are just shredding these coursers apart. And the coursers are a force to be reckoned with. They are quite powerful, smart, they got stim packs, the whole 9 yards, but they're being torn to shreds by these mighty Fog Crawlers, who can apparently perform quite well even outside of the fog. You can see that there is still a few synths left fighting bravely, even using their laser rifles as melee weapons. But can they hold out? That is the question. You can see an audience member up there falling down for some reason, not sure why. You can see more synths running away. These look like the last cause at this point. They are merely delaying the inevitable. They will be facing defeat today. Will the Institute recuperate? That is the question. But yeah, apparently these Fog Crawlers are quite lethal. I was not aware of this. We're gonna have to stack them up against something a tad bit more powerful, I guess. Oh, there's one on fire. There are two on fire. The rest of the synths are cowering away for the corner. There is just one left, it appears, who's firing his laser on the left side. But he's dead at this point. Yep, definitely dead. So, now it's just a case of eliminating the stragglers. Yep, this is gonna be a slaughter right here. I almost feel sympathy for these coursers. But you know, I kind of have a bone to pick with them, because after last time they murdered my entire audience. Now somehow one audience member miraculously survived and he left a bad Yelp review. So that's my profits being affected right there. But yeah, it's looking very bleak at this point. They're limbless, they're being torn to shreds, they're being hunted down. They're trying to scour to a different corner, which is probably not going to work out either. Oh, that's just one running the fuck away. Still trying to inject himself with morphine / stim packs, but it's not going to reattach those limbs, so it is pointless. Maybe they just want to trip. It appears the audience took out the synth right there. I don't know what they're doing, they're just pointing their guns at the floor. I guess one Fog Crawler escaped somehow. Very interesting. But yeah, let's see, how many coursers are still left here? One? Nope, well, he's dead. Well, this is gonna be the last one probably, and he's gonna get teamed up on, so I give him about 1 second. Yep, he's dead. But that is a far crawler victory right there. In the end, they came out on top. They're apparently quite tanky. But we can just see a bunch of shit on my floor right here. Synth bits left, right, and center. Green goop. Blood. It is just a fucking mess. I'm kinda wondering what I need to do with all these body parts. I mean, is synthetic synth flesh edible? That is the question. If it is, then the kids won't go hungry tonight. If it isn't, well then too bad, I guess. But yeah, that was quite the show. These fog crawlers definitely put up a good fight. It's probably not the last we'll see of them. We gotta find out their full potential. The audience is trying to look for something. I'm not sure what. But they did take out that one synth right there, so I guess they're not completely useless. Anyways, if you got any suggestions for any future battles, be sure to post them in the comments, and I will see you in the next episode.